gonna get hot as fuck and it's gonna blow up in your face.
Oh, okay. Keep it going. Well, you ladies out there, the 2% that follow the channel.
Yeah, right.
Holy. Yes.
What's going through your head before a massive squat or a big deadlift or anything? What's going on in your head? I always like to ask people that.
What's up, guys? Larry Wheels here with Joey here at Desert Barbell, best powerlifting gym in the East. Today, Joey has a heavy double or
Heavy single.
Heavy single.
Heavy single.
Over 800.
Well over 800.
Like way over 800. Like 800 is like.
We'll see. Yeah, 800 is a warm up.
Okay. 800 is like a opener.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Just about.
Awesome.
So keep it a secret till we get moving, but.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 285 right now, so I've gained a lot of weight in the last, since I came back from the city. With Gag Leo when I was 265. This is about 2-3 weeks ago, now I'm 285. Mostly just I've been eating really well. Force feeding, stomach's always full. I actually have to adjust my belt a notch because my stomach has grew a couple inches for sure. I don't plan to stop here, I'm still trying to go up in weight. Knees, hormones, not ideal. There's a long/short story about that, can't talk about here. But anyways, we're making the best of the situation. And I'm gonna take it set by set. Program does call for a heavy triple, but if my body says not today, it's not gonna happen today. But something like 820, 830-ish for a triple would be ideal. So that's what we're going to shoot for. But we gotta take it set by set. This is one of those days where we can't say it's for sure gonna happen today.
Right on.
But let's get to work.
Me, I don't have a choice. This is my last heavy squat of prep, so
this is what you came
today,
here for.
This is what I'm here for.
This is literally what you came here for.
This is party time, man. So
yeah.
Today I'm going balls to the wall. Hopefully put on a little show for you guys.
When I saw Joey in the parking lot outside Desert Barbell, I said, hey, how you feeling? He's like, I feel fucking great. You gotta love when you work up hard and it says
great,
that.
man.
But you know it's gonna be a good workout.
It's a good fucking day, man. Good day to be alive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even if you don't feel great, I can live vicariously through you.
That's right.
You know
Here
what
we
I'm saying?
go.
Could you feel great?
I'll feed you the energy today.
Hell
I'll
yeah.
feed you the power.
I'll take it all. Get
Hell
it.
yeah.
So let's get to work.
All right, boys.
Certainly the dry, dull, achy knees, much better with the knee sleeves on. Much better. As I mentioned, I've been having some hormone issues because of miscommunication. So, kind of set me back a couple of weeks. Bit of a bummer back in the city. I was going like this. Very fast, faster than I ever thought it would, to be honest, after that long hiatus. Came back, hormones got screwed up, and everything started to ache. Didn't lose any weight, surprisingly. Usually when that happens, I lose a lot of weight quickly. But instead, I was able to maintain like 122, 123 kg. I'm like 130 now, 285, which is a good sign. I've been eating as much as I could stomach for the last 10 days or so, and it's certainly showing. I look very full, I feel very full. Knees do feel better than the last time I got into the bar, which was the worst they've ever felt. I felt like it's a very dry, achy. Once I broke a quarter squat, and the rest of the way down was just like, it was just not nice. When I've hit my best squat, knee pain was never even afterthought. You know, my knees always feel good when I'm going for a heavy squat. I will never go for a heavy single or triple with achy knees. It just won't happen. My brain won't let it happen. I'll be squatting, getting lower, and then everything will just kind of shut down. So They don't feel bad today. They don't feel as great as they could feel, but I'm gonna take it set by set as I get more blood in the area. It might feel better once I have some weight in the bar. So keep you guys updated. Certainly, the dry, dull, achy knees, much better with the knee sleeves on. Much better. As I mentioned, they're having some hormone issues because of miscommunication. So, kind of set me back a couple of weeks. Bit of a bummer back in the city. I was going like this. Very fast, faster than I ever thought it would, to be honest, after that long hiatus. Came back, hormones got screwed up, and everything started to ache. Didn't lose any weight, surprisingly. Usually when that happens, I lose a lot of weight quickly. But instead, I was able to maintain like 122, 123 kg. I'm like 130 now, 285, which is a good sign. I've been eating as much as I could stomach for the last 10 days or so, and it's starting to showing. I look very full, I feel very full. Knees do feel better than the last time I got into the bar, which was the worst they've ever felt. I felt like it's a very dry and achy. Once I broke a quarter squat, and the rest of the way down was just like, it was just not nice. When I've hit my best squat, knee pain was never even afterthought. You know, my knees always feel good when I'm going for a heavy squat. I will never go for a heavy single or triple with achy knees. It just won't happen. My brain won't let it happen. I'll be squatting, getting lower, and then everything will just kind of shut down. So they don't feel bad today. They don't feel as great as they could feel, but I'm gonna take it set by set as I get more blood in the area. It might feel better once I have some weight in the bar. So keep you guys updated. Got mobility.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Good.
Boy, let's go.
Do you walk out your squats?
I actually do walk out my squats. I tried for about 1 or 2 squat sessions in the past, not walking it out, and so let's see, I worked up to, I think it was 855 that day.
Okay.
So then I went plate by plate. It was when I was back using pound plates. So I had, let's say, 18 sets about between the 2 sessions, and I could not get it down once. Every fucking set, it just wasn't sitting right. So I'm sure if I worked a little bit more to get used to it, I could get it down. I have a lot of people saying, you know, it could add 20, 30 pounds to my squat. But for me, I've walked out my squats 14 years. It's kind of it's just a comfort thing for me at this point. And also I'll be competing USBA where I have to walk it out anyways. So right now, I'm gonna stay used to walking it out. Maybe in the future, we'll get used to a monolith, but for now, it's just all walk out.
I agree with train how you play.
Yeah, for sure.
If your comp says walk out, you walk out your squats. With that said, I used to do the same. I used to feel the same. When I'd walk out my squats, I'd feel much better. I feel like the weight settled more.
Yeah.
But then after 4 to 8 sessions, not working it out, I got used to it.
I just probably need a little bit more practice.
Yeah.
Right. I'm sure it's just a little bit different skill. I don't know.
Yeah.
The bar just kind of sits a little bit different for me, at least. I don't know.
It is.
So.
It's because when you unrack it, you have to make sure your feet are in that right spot where the center of gravity is thrown off.
Right.
Maybe it's a bit too forward, a bit too back.
Yep. And I feel that when I pick it up and walk it out, my feet are like this when I'm picking up my squat. And I'm not going to squat like that. So I'm just not used to setting my feet where they need to be and getting way under it. I'm just more used to coming in, picking, and then getting my walkout. And then I can kind of settle everything in. I'm just not used to it. I don't know. So in the future, we'll see.
Yeah. Okay.
You know. Come on, Larry. There it is, right there, every time. Very good.
Let's go.
Feeling good, baby. Yes, sir. Come on, Larry. Dial it in now, let's go. Easy work. That's another thing I miss is squatting barefoot. I used to wear socks all the time. Well, these are actually barefoot shoes. Ha, no pun intended. But I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna do a meet. Should probably get used to wearing shoes because you gotta wear shoes. Squatted for about 13 or 14 years without shoes. So these did take a little bit to get used to, but I'm still definitely more comfortable squatting without shoes, which is unfortunate, but it's part of the game, right?
That's right. I have my own devil shoes, but it's like barefoot shoes
Like
as well.
slippers or are they?
Slippers, yeah.
Okay,
And
nice.
I feel good. It's very close to barefoot.
Yeah, okay.
Super thin but hard rubber sole.
Right.
So for the
what I
same
need.
reason, you gotta wear shoes.
It's just another little minor detail that, when you get to bigger and bigger weights, all these little things start to add up and they matter. So, I don't know, that's one thing I do miss though. I'm kind of jealous right now.
Get started. Just getting started, boss. So we were just discussing off camera why I have some achy knees. And then after the last couple of sets, I realized, you know what? I'm feeling a lot of pressure, not just in my knee, but in my quad. And I haven't actually really looked closely at any of these sets I've been doing since I came back to the city. Back to Dubai from the city. And I'm looking down, and your body goes where your eyes go. So if you're looking down, you're gonna get a lot of knee travel. It's hard not to. So back with gags, I would find something on the ceiling and it would keep me very upright. But if you're looking down, see what happens, it makes it more difficult to stay upright. Because again, your body wants to go where your eyes go. So I'll make a small adjustment on the next set. I'll try picking something high on the wall to look at, but it's just so close. And Joey's used to it because his gym, the model is set up.
Literally the same thing. But it's kind of comparable to, think about this. I know some of you guys can relate to this. When you're used to squatting with a mirror in front of you, you like to watch your hips or something. That's what I used to do when I squat in front of a mirror. You watch your hips, but then the first time you go and try and squat without a mirror, you're like, okay, where do I look? Where do I look? And then like Larry said, your body's gonna follow your eyes. So if you don't know what to focus on, it's these little things that could just be kind of throwing you off balance a little bit. Things you don't really think about, but yeah.
Subconscious.
For sure.
It's totally subconscious.
Yep.
You're not thinking, oh, I'm looking down, so my body's gonna go down later. It just happens naturally.
Yeah, right.
So, next set, last set in sleeves. I'm gonna pick something high in this to look at, see how that feels. Take it from there. The explosiveness is certainly there, though.
It's definitely there. It is, for sure. Right.
It would be good, actually, if you could call me up, like my depth.
Yep.
That'd be great. Yeah.
All right, come on, let's go. Wake up, let's go. There it is. Let's go. Squat. Perfect. There it is, right there. Every time.
That's what much better.
Every time. Yep.
Thank you, buddy. So, I was right. I just picked something in the middle of the water to look at, and I felt much more upright. I was more hip dominant, not quad dominant, and my knees didn't hurt nearly as bad.
Perfect.
So, it wasn't the wraps, like I was saying in the previous video, that the wrap was causing knee pain. It was just the way I was squatting. Looking down, getting a lot of knee travel on loads here, as opposed to I was squatting back in the city, looking straight. I can sit back and stay upright much better if I'm looking down. So, yeah, we kind of figured that out.
Yes, sir. Power up, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. Come on.
Time to start the fun.
All right, Joey. Come on. Big squat. Lightweight. Every set, same tempo.
What's up?
Every set, the concentric, same tempo.
Yes.
Like the speed has to
Yes,
increase.
that's exactly what I
decrease.
do. Until I get super, super heavy, you're not going to see my speed change. I used to try and just do every rep as fast as possible, but I almost feel like it's just kind of a waste of energy when I'm still at this weight. I just like to still warm it up, you know what I mean? But that's what I like to do. Every rep is going to look the exact same. I think that's pretty important, actually. Good point.
That's where I'm at. Every rep I try and move as quickly as possible. Get those fast twitch muscles firing. Never tried intentionally slowing down the concentric on squat. I imagine that would take some getting used to.
Oh yeah, for sure. More leverage with this fucker, and you don't have to worry about getting your hand caught up in here and trying to pull that through. Also, I want to show you a little trick. I'll show you when you wrapped me the first time on how to pull it through so that it's way easier to get the wrap off.
Okay.
Instead of how many times have you seen guys fucking fight, try to get the plier back in there every fucking time. I'm gonna show you something. You'll be like, wow.
Man, dropping knowledge bombs.
Yeah, that shit. So, hey, Sharif, when you wrap him this time, make sure you don't come too high up. Last time I saw you get your knees wrapped, back in New York, and you said, I think you said that the wrap was way too tight. And
that was here.
You said something. Oh, that was here.
Yeah,
okay.
that was here.
So you said mentioned that the wrap was way too tight, and I think part of it was it was a tight wrap, but I think you wrapped it too high up under your quad here. And when you do that, think about how the muscle works, right? You stretch the muscle, you contract the muscle. Stretch, contract. So when you're wrapping high up onto the quad like this, you're pre-stretching the quad. So if you have all this tension on the quad, and I think you said your quad cramped up or something, or you felt like
it was cramped.
Felt like it was going to cramp up, right? Because you're pulling on that quad before you're even doing anything. So you're almost working against yourself. The wrap is fighting against you because it's already stretching that quad out before you've even done anything. So then when it tries to contract, you're fighting against the wrap. You know what I'm trying to say?
Absolutely.
So you want to try and stay off of the quad as much as you can. Start right here and right here. And also don't come too low, because then you do the same thing with your calf. And you start stretching your calf, and then I don't know if you've ever had this, I've had it once or twice, where your calf is either gonna be extremely fucking sore the next day, or it'll just cramp up because you're pre-stretching it. You know what I mean? You want to just wrap the knee, and you want to fight.
Just
you
the
want
joint,
just the joint,
not the muscle.
exactly, not the muscle. So try that. Try and start a little bit lower.
Right? Start from here.
Yeah, like right here.
Calf,
Yeah.
Probably like here,
Right.
say, yeah.
I don't know if that made sense. I'm amped up on pre-workout, but
It made a lot of sense.
Yeah,
I think you
for
help a lot of people, myself included.
yeah.
Give it one tug, so like each rep is consistently, just like that. That's perfect.
So then there, I wouldn't go any higher than that. Yeah, there you go. Oh, here. Okay, here. Watch. So you probably got one revolution left, right? Let's see.
Yeah.
So you want to put this here? Watch this. So like right here. So go ahead and pull it around. Pull it around. Down to here. Okay, maybe a little bit. Go back.
Him?
This, yeah. You pull that back around, and this is going to need to come a little bit here, a little bit more here, like right here. So go ahead and stretch that, crank it. So then, okay, watch this. So you're going to pull this through, but you're going to leave. I would have liked to have a little bit more of that last time, but you want to leave this little tab right here. So that closes off the wrap, but then when you pull the wrap, or when you try to take the wrap off, all you have to do is pull this little tab, and it's just gonna pop right off. Watch, I'll show you.
It won't open up,
I'll show you.
when he's going?
Nope.
All right, well, let's get the other one on.
Yeah, don't sit in those too long either.
Yeah.
Come on, Blair, wake up! There, right there. Squat! Nice.
It's good. It's good.
Boom! Mind blown.
Okay, another one.
This one.
Right, you got that.
Boom!
Nice.
Look at that.
Save us 10 minutes.
Yeah, no shit.
We got 7 there, and we got 7 there. We got.
Come on.
Here, come on! Yeah. Oh, good tip. Oh, woo! Beautiful.
I love it. That was a good wrap, Sharif. A lot better. A lot better.
Okay.
A lot better. Let's go, wake up. Come on, Larry. Let's go. Wake up. Come on. Squat. Nice. Easy work. Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Right here, yeah.
Nice.
How do you feel?
Good.
Look good, man.
Yeah.
Fucking moved here.
Yeah, let me check it out.
It's gonna get hot as fuck and it's gonna blow up in your face.
Oh, okay. Keep it going.
No, you're cool. Let's do it. Come on. Party time, baby. Let's go. Come on, wake up! Let's go! Come on! You're waiting, Larry! Come on! Come on! Squat! Come on! Oh, yeah.
Come on.
No. Again. Squat! There it is.
No.
Oh, fuck. Come on, Larry! Let's go!
Yeah!
Yes!
Tell me how many you can do. For fuck's sake. All three were strong though. They were very good.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Good stuff.
Thank you, sir.
And then I fucked up the command in the last one. It was a shit show. How could you that come through?
I'm sorry for the crucifixion you'll get later for that.
Yeah, I know. Fucking guy doesn't know what he's doing.
Meanwhile, you're teaching me everything to know about powerlifting.
Come on, Joey.
All right, let's go.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, George.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Easy. All right. Beautiful. All right. Wow. Okay.
Someone help me?
Oh, yeah. That didn't work that time?
How'd it move?
Look really good.
Good?
Yeah.
All right.
Look really good.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Everything fucking cramped up at once. Triceps,
Oh, Jesus.
quad. It was that 30-minute rap session.
Quite, yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
We were just joking about being 30, and it was actually 30 minutes.
783, last warm up.
Last warm up.
Last warm up,
Yeah,
baby.
that's a warm up. Okay.
Larry, let me ask you,
Yes.
what's going through your head before a massive squat or a big deadlift or anything? What's going on in your head? I always like to ask people that.
So, I used to go to a dark place.
Okay.
It would get me fired up. But the issue with that is I would neglect technique. I'd get so much adrenaline pumping
Yep.
that I start making small little errors and my technique changes, tempos change. I just try and use brute force to get the weight up as quickly as possible. Now, I just look at the bar, regardless of what I'm doing, and just think of what I have to do to execute the lift properly. I try and have that tunnel vision, that focus, like nothing else matters, just do the lift properly. Whether it's squat, get on the bar, hands right, feet right. I'm just not trying to think about anything else because I don't want to make any small mistakes that could cost me the lift.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Yeah.
So for me, kind of like you said, it used to be just strictly go to that dark place. You know, I've been through a lot of fucked up shit in my life. I used to just go there, let all those fucking emotions just hit me. But then like you said, sometimes if you get too angry, you just kind of forget. For me, it's more like my deadlift. If I'm too angry before a deadlift, I'm kind of just gripping and ripping, I'm forgetting technique and everything. So now I would say before like a big squat, I still do go to that dark place and I kind of let that adrenaline hit me from getting there. And then once I feel that adrenaline rush, then it's just focus. And then I try and block that out and then it's just focus on what I need to do. I focus on the task at hand, focus on what needs to be done to get the weight up basically. So I would say I'm kind of in between, but I definitely started off more of an angry, emotional lifter. But as I've kind of progressed through the years, I found, like you said, you can't always do that because you can neglect technique doing that. And you can become, I don't want to say too emotional, but just you start to forget what you're doing almost. And you're just taking out your anger on the bar. And that will work to some extent. But once you get heavier, little flaws in technique can make such a big difference that could be the difference between hitting a third attempt squat and completely bombing it. So I always just like to ask people what's going on in their head, but I would say it's a little bit of both for me too. So
Yeah, same here. Like you said, I'll just touch up on, it'll get you to a point.
yeah, right.
It'll get you through like your first couple of years
Yes.
where you can use brute
Yes.
strength. And also being a novice lifter, you make very fast progress. And it feels good to let your aggression out
Yeah,
on the
for
weight.
sure.
That's probably what got so addicted to it in the first place.
Yes.
But then your goals evolve and you
Yes.
start wanting more than just a PR. Now you want a world record.
Yes.
You know, now you want a name in the
Yes,
sport. You
sir.
want to leave something behind. And then that's when you have to change the psychology of what goes into your head
love it.
before you lift. So
Fuck
totally
yeah.
agree.
Good shit, brother. Hell
Yes,
yeah.
sir. All right, let's go.
You got a video, Sharif?
All right, I got it.
Where are my salts?
Okay, Joey. Ha! What you came for? Come on. Let's see it. Let's go! Come on. Yes. Let's go!
How's that?
What?
That was okay?
That was great.
Yeah? Huh? 900 incoming, boys.
Definitely.
Fucking right.
Oh yeah.
Great rap, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you, bro.
Boom.
That was good. Oh yeah. Definitely had some velocity on that one. Even from the back.
Good?
Even good.
Good. 900 is going to happen in 3 weeks. Power Mania, Waukesha, Wisconsin. Let's do it.
Oh yeah. Show me the app you got to do an 850.
I can't even breathe. Hold on.
Let's see.
We're going to get the V in there this time.
Okay. Well, you ladies out there, the 2% that follow the channel.
Yeah, right.
Holy. Just wanted 850. Look at that. And your obliques, come hold on. Look at your obliques and serratus. Look at your obliques and serratus. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
Got to out-angle him.
How would you have it? How would you have it?
Always flexing the legs though, Larry.
You got some quads too.
Joey Wheels.
What? Is the camera?
There's got to be one good one in there.
100%. Larry and Joey Wheels wrapping up today.
Good session, brother.
Excellent
Had a fucking
session.
blast.
You know, best part of today, everything felt great. We stuck to the program.
Stuck to the program. Yep.
I could have been the devil's advocate and say, hey, you'll get views if you do 900 here at Desert Barbell. Do it for the YouTube. No, but it's better to do it at the meet.
Where it counts. You talked me out of it. I wanted to send it and hit 900 today, but it'll be there in 3 weeks when it matters.
100%. And it'll be that much more satisfying. We're saying off camera, if you were to do it today, you would leave, you go home guilty.
Yes.
You know your
right.
CNS is trash now, you peaked
Yes,
too early,
yes.
and you're gonna take weeks to recover from the squat instead of just a few days.
Yep.
That is not gonna kill you.
Fuck yeah.
That was easy, it was
Felt great,
RPE
man.
8 or 7 even.
Yep.
So you can go right back to your next training session, feeling great, just as good as you did today. And you
Oh,
go
yeah.
home feeling like, you know, you did exactly what you're supposed to do.
See, this is why I like, he's got more experience than me. I like being around guys like this. You know, guys at home be like, oh, fucking send it, man. You got 900 in you easy. People thought I was coming here to squat 1,000. I'm like, whoa, slow down, man. It's the road just started to 1,000. Take it easy.
Week 2, let's do 1,000 now.
Yeah. So,
And you
yeah.
know, there's so many times I've done PRs just because I got adrenaline. And the people around me, my environment, was saying, you got it, do it now. Because we all feel that adrenaline, we all feel it with each other. And there's so many times I wish I had that person to say, don't do it.
Yep.
Just do what you're supposed to do, you know?
Exactly.
But it's easy to get caught up in the moment and say, oh, but think of the views, think
it
of like
for the clout.
do it for the clout.
Yeah.
And then also, you look good, so the people are looking at you like, it looks too easy, you gotta go heavier. Like they don't understand,
Not yet.
you know, that it's not the time, now is not the time. So, you know, I'm happy to be that guy today, you know, to say,
I appreciate
dial
it,
back. We're not even dialing it back, just do what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
850 was on the program, and he did 850. So we want to see your journey to a 1,000-pound squat, which no doubt is going to happen in only a matter of time. He has a meet in 3 weeks, is that right?
3 weeks, 20 days.
20 days out.
First meet ever.
First, what?
Ever.
That caught me. Okay,
Yeah.
first meet
Ever.
Going to be squatting 900 plus, no doubt. All right. Got a good head on your shoulders, so I know it's going to happen. Great genes as well, and I love the discipline you had today. You know, you knew you had more, but. So we're going to wrap up today,
One
guys.
more thing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me out, bro. I appreciate you giving guys like me a shot. It means a lot to me. A lot of guys that are big in the industry, they're too fucking full of themselves, too egotistical. Larry's one of the most humble guys I've ever met, and giving me a shot means the world to me, bro. Good session.
Pleasure's mine, brother.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for coming out.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. And we will see you guys on the next one. Joey will see you back in Chicago. I'll see you back here at Business Barbell.
Yes,
But on that note, be a part of the team. Check out PureLifestyle.com, and I'll see you in a couple days for hopefully a bench.